Let's go. We haven't even set the camera up. Wow. We haven't even set the camera up. Is that gonna work? I think that's gonna work. What's going on? We got beeps, we got boops, we got beeps, we got boops. Yeah, me. What's going on, Paige? How you doing, friend? What is making your world, my friend? Glad you're here. Don't forget to keep being you. I guess that's what I want to say. Whatever. All right. Yeah. What's going on, Free? How you doing, my guy? Free, Paige, Free. You've met. You guys know. I'm glad you guys are here. Let's start this off. Let's do it. We got another salad. Let's open the salad here. This is a chef salad here. What are you guys having? And if you're like, why is he eating so healthy? And I can tell you it's because they were on sale. So, what else are we eating? I got a picture from the Waz. I think everybody knows who the Waz is. The Waz, he's a faithful viewer. And he showed me a picture of his lunch. And it's not much, it's meager, it's good, it gets him through. And then he showed me like what he's doing. And this man's building houses while he's listening to me ruin tarot. And so I want to give him some big ups on, thanks for watching the show, Waz. Are you in here, Waz? Am I like talking to Waz right now? That'd be funny if I was. What's going on? Derek? How you doing? All right, we mix it up. Yesterday, I would like people to know that I ate the majority of yesterday's salad without knowing that one of these was it was on the bottom of the salad. I just thought it was really difficult to poke through the lettuce. I was like, this is some weird wilty lettuce. It's not, whatever. What's up, Captain? How you doing? Glad you're here. And so I was like, what is that on the bottom? Like, I gotta, what's going on? And so I was poking it. And I almost was like, even with the sound, whatever, and it was like, oh. So it was here we go. Now I'm like, I even was like, shouldn't there be salad dressing in this? Like, I thought maybe it came with salad dressing, and turns out it did. So we got some ranch dressings. Oh God, that's all over the place. That's almost. Oh boy, that's that. I'm sorry you all are watching this. I should have put like a PG-13 rating on this. I don't know what I just did to my salad, but I think I needed to ask it permission first. That's all I'm saying. All right, that's all I'm saying. I think I needed to make sure it was cool with what I just did to it. So, all right. Well, let me grab a real fork and let you guys digest that joke. Did he just make a... Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I made that joke. Let's get down to lunch business. Actually, let's start the show. Good afternoon, Vietnam! I am, welcome to lunch break. I'm Lobster. Welcome to Lobster Talks, the channel, whatever it is. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Hope you got some food with you, and we're gonna chow down for a little bit here, and then I want to know, do you guys talk amongst yourselves, and I'll look for an answer in a minute here. But Do you guys want another 10 card reading? 10 card tarot reading? Or do we want to try out a newfangled idea I had in my head where I just do like a Q&A and I answer questions solely through the tarot cards? You know, like where it's like you ask me a question, like whatever. It could be like, what year is the year that the Yankees won their 17th? You know, and I'm like, well, I guess I gotta look up that year, you know, that card, and that'll be the, you know. Or you can ask me like, should I buy a new house? You know, like you could do that. I don't know, but like one question, I don't know. Do you want to do a 10 card or do you want to do a just completely obliterate through the cards? We'll do a Q&A. Let me eat some of this first, and then I'll look to see what your answers are. So, cheers, and bottoms up. Let's go. Let's get some food in ourselves. Nothing like a thinly sliced piece of carrot to make you feel like you're eating a good salad. I don't think I've ever had carrots sliced like that before. Okay? Is he saying carrots? Alright. It's more like, what am I not saying? I guess. Cheers. Just like my mom used to make. I don't think my mom's ever made a chef salad. She's made a lot of salads, though. I remember as a kid, a lot of things. No, I remember in high school I tried to be a vegetarian for like 2 weeks. And I was hardcore about it too. I was like, I'm not eating meat, no, not at all. And turns out when you're poor and you don't actually have any meat in the fridge, it's really easy to not eat meat. Number one. So don't ever let anybody tell you that you're being a vegan is too expensive. No, you can just not eat food, and that'll turn you into a vegan. Number two, the thing that took me out wasn't actually meat, and I hadn't really thought about it. Like I thought I was doing okay. I'm eating my salads. I don't have the bagel bits on there or anything because I don't want any meat, goddammit. You know, and I'm like, I'm eating these salads and they're great. I got sesame seeds or, you know, whatever. Olives, you know, my mom's like, she's like, okay, whatever. This dude's going through a weird little phase. We'll humor him a little bit. But then she pulled out the secret weapon. Spam. But it wasn't actually spam. That's the shit part about the whole story. Is I gave up being a vegetarian for treat meat, for fake spam. I'm downstairs in my little dungeon, being me in a dungeon, and I think I might have been eating a sandwich, I don't know, or a salad, I'm not quite sure. But there I am, eating my little salad, being a little dungeon boy, and my mom's upstairs just la da 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 da, and making those same noises too. It's weird. My mom. I come by this directly through my mom. she wasn't making those noises. I don't want anybody to think that she's the kind of lady that makes the sounds, okay? I'm not saying that there aren't ladies that don't. There are guys. I make those sounds. So she's cooking up this fake meat. And it hits me downstairs. And for some reason, I looked at my salad and I was like, you know what? I could be a better person. That's all it takes. I think all I have to do is just be a better person. I don't have to be a vegetarian. All I have to do is just be a better person. And so, I went upstairs and I said, with all due respect, Mom, I'm gonna eat some of that meat. I don't think I said that exactly to my mom. I'm not exactly sure if I said that to I might have, but I'm not sure if I said that to I don't know if I said that. But yeah, that's what it took to break me from being vegetarian, was fake meat. And now, I really gotta watch a lot of things that are going on in my head. Like, I think a lot, and I think really fast, and so I have to process like the jokes I'm about to tell. And there are only a finite amount of clean, semi-professional jokes that you can tell about meat, and I can't figure out any of them. So I'm gonna have to back away slowly. We're going to grab some peanut butter fudge bites. And I'm going to put one of these fudge bites in my mouth and forget about talking for a minute to save us all from a misjudged meat joke. I might have to do two. I'm doing two. And I'm going to get to the title. I want you guys to figure out, are we doing a 10 card or are we doing a question and answer quick fire, rapid fire session of the tarot? Alright, one more. And then we'll shove it all down the gullet with a nice swig of Mountain Dew, flavored Mountain Dew. Alright. I'm glad we're all having lunch together. Nerd, what's going on, my friend? What's going on, my friend? We are doing some tarot. What are we doing? Alright. Alright. Good afternoon, Lobster. How you doing, friend? We've got Mary Michael. How you doing, Mary? Alright, we've got a couple people here. Thanks for hitting the like button, and thanks for being here. Sham, Mary, how you doing? We've got Free, Raptor, Nerd. I'm so glad you guys are here. Captain. Okay, cool. Just seeing who's all showing up. So what do you guys want to do? Do you want to do the 10 card? I think we're going to do, what do you want to do? You want to do the 10 card or the lightning round? You're heading out? Thank you for sharing. No, thank you, Dee. It was a lot of fun. It was a good sandwich, or good salad, a good salad, and some good fudge butter, peanut butter fudge no bake cookies. Can't decide, right? Can't. Okay. Let's just do the tenor. Let's just do the tenor. We'll do the tenor. I love you guys. Let's do that. We'll do the tenor, and we'll practice our 10. We'll practice our 10. Just chilling, Nerd says, and eating a microwave pizza. Well, that's dope. What kind of microwave pizza? What kind of microwave pizza? Derek Anderson's got some double fudge. That's amazing. Alright, Nerd, since you haven't been here for a minute, I'm gonna, let me shuffle here. Real quick, we'll do the triple shuffle, and let's see, what have we got going on today in our lives? Let's see, we've got, eventually, I'm going to be able to go get a new ID, and so hopefully I can do that next week, after the old birthday. Let's see, what else is going on? Did you know that they're attempting to take, some states are trying to take soda and fudge bites, or I got a bag of Tootsie Rolls there. They're trying to take the Tootsie Rolls and soda away from EBT, like from food stamps, from SNAP, if you will. And I don't know, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a bad thing. I'm not quite sure. I know that there are a lot of places out there that serve a lot of different things using EBT, SNAP funds, and stuff like that. So we've got a weird situation when it comes to, like, getting food. Like, so if you're worried about that aspect of your food, I don't know. Maybe stay away from the treat meat. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Maybe stay away from the treat meat. Try and go vegan a little bit. And treat meat's going to be covered under it still. Fake meat. Double fake meat. I fell the double fake meat. It's really, I'm almost ashamed to tell that story out loud. Like, almost ashamed. Almost. But as we all know, you can't have a YouTube channel if you got too much shame. You're afraid of shame. Stay off camera. Amen and amen. Alright, Nerd, are you still here? If you're still here, I'm going to be cutting the deck, Nerd, and I need you to tell me when to stop cutting. If you're still here. If you're not still here, someone tell me that Nerd left, and then you can tell me when to stop cutting. So, we've got that card there, we've got a little bit right there, and I know there's a lag, and so you're going to be like, oh my god, stop. There's, still here? Cool, Nerd. I need you to tell me, like, don't worry, I'm not doing like a 10 card at you. We're going to do a global, oh, stop. Okay. Alright, this is be another rehearsal for the global. I really liked yesterday's global. If you follow me on Instagram, I should really start like an actual page for this channel instead of my personal page, because my personal page has been going for like 7, 8, 10 years. So I have no really idea of like what people see when they come see. Anyhow, eventually I'm gonna start like an actual like Lobster Talks Instagram page, and that'll be fun. We can join on there and do like a channel that Or channel. Did they take channels down? I don't know. I looked at my Instagram. I looked at the channels. They're like, no channels. I'm like, oh, all right. They're fixing it then, I guess. I don't know. So, nerd, which pile? Which pile? Which pile, nerd? We've got 1, 2, and 3. Which pile? What's going on, One Hundo? How you doing, my friend? I'm glad you're here. To the right. To the right. Okay, excellent. Pile number 3. Okay. So, here we go. We've got, let me get the cheat sheet. The cribber. Oh, boy. The cribber is... Alright. Pardon me for jacking up the camera here for a moment. I gotta get the crib sheet out of the, thing backing up the phone here. Crib sheet. Excellent. The production value on this show is up and down. I'm telling you, up and down. Okay, some days I am absolutely geared for war. Other days we're here today. Thanks for being here today. So let's go. Let's go. We got that backed up right there. Okay. And our crib sheet. Excellent. So as I deal these cards out into the 10 card way, otherwise known as the Celtic Cross formation for the tarot, I want all of you to just kind of like collectively think, and maybe not collectively think, but like, you know, individually, like what you want the cards to talk to you about. And if I'm good at this, they'll talk to you about it, at it. If I'm not good at it, come back tomorrow, okay? I'm practicing. This is practice, okay? Practice, okay? So we've got 1, and that's our current situation. We've got 2, which is the challenge, like big challenge that we're facing. We've got 3, which is what we need to focus on, and 4, which is a past influence, maybe something that drove us to our present situation. You know, like who we used to be and who we can, like, you know, back up on. And then we've got 5, which is your conscious goal. It's kind of like, you know, like today, you know, something that you can really see, something you can reach out and grab, you know. Maybe not the brass ring. We're going to try and stay away from repeating references. And number 6, we've got the near future, something that you got to look forward to, something to look forward to. Maybe a little gift, maybe not so. Who knows? And then 7, this is you as you see you. You see you. 8 is you as we see you. 9 are your hopes and fears, and it'll be up there. I'll make sure to show it when we get to there. And then 10 is a possible outcome for it all. So we'll curve it in like that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Let's begin. Let us begin. And I know that I could have probably dealt the cards and like read them each in that form. We'll probably do that next time instead of just dealing them out like this and turning them over. It'll be a lot easier. So here we go. The first one. The Ace of Wands. This is our current situation. It's an Ace of Wands. This is what we got going on right now. It's our current situation. Remember yesterday, we were hustlers. It's hard out there for a pimp, is what we learned yesterday. You know? The game is still going strong. Alright, today, we're the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. We're looking for the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. Like Delia, is it Delia? Like Delia, surveying her own home, the Ace of Wands speaks to potential. You are filled with ideas, dreams, and plans, painted in every color of your expansive imagination. Embrace Delia's energy by being decisive. Honor your instincts and start shaping this opportunity into your perfect vision. Boy, oh boy, what a way to start a reading. Hell yeah, I was about to use the F word there because it almost fit. Oh, we're ready. We are fit to be tied for either up or, behind our backs or like to each other. Who knows, right? Okay. In other words, the world's our oyster right now. Okay. Nice. I like that. It's a good way of going. It's a good way of going. Let us see what stands as a challenge to our optimistic ability to see that maybe there might be a little bit of hope in this world. All right. Let us see the Empress. That's our challenge. That's the one kind of being like, oh yeah, the Empress. You have no idea how fitting these two cards are right now. I hate when the cards start telling the truth. I really do. I despise it because then I honestly am like, I have no idea if I'm doing your reading or if I'm doing my reading, and it's great, but this is why some people are like, I don't know, man, maybe there's something to it. There's nothing to it. The Empress. Composed, elegant, and empowering, the Empress wants you to haunt the home of your dreams. And she's here to say that it's all up to you. She represents abundance, encouraging you to surround yourself with what you love and get rid of the things you don't like. That you don't. Like certain obnoxious living creatures. Remember this lady, she's like, the only way you're going to get your house back is if you get rid of the family in the house. And so she's like, you got some shit to do. Okay? Look, I want you to have all of your dreams. Okay? Delia. She doesn't want Delia to have her dreams, though. And yeah, no, it's so she's being applied to, like Adam and Barbara go and see her, and she's like, go back up there, and you can't come back. You're not done yet, and in the movie, and so it's just like, we got expectations placed on us. As much as we don't, as much as we shouldn't, you got expectations that you're trying to live up to. Again, and like, do you want to do you want to be like a hobbit and just go off on adventures on your very own? Or do you want to live in the Shire where you're supposed to? Oh, alright, why aren't you happy with living in the Shire? It's as magical here as it is out everywhere else. And no, I don't want to live in the Shire. I want to go off and, I'm going to be Frodo. Okay, alright, well, maybe. Let's see, number 3, what do we need to focus on now? What do we need to focus on? Upside down. We need to focus on letting people in. The 2 of Swords. You can never be alone. You just can't. Like thoughts, people are watching you. They're watching how you do this. And, you got people with their expectations. And so you just got to realize that you got to let those people in. Or maybe, try and keep them out as long as possible. Maybe you got to focus on letting the right ones in. See, we're making movie references all over the place. Okay, let the right one in. That's a great movie. Both versions, the American version and the, I can't remember the other version. A great vampire movie. Okay? And no one gets in unless you let them in. And so you got to keep that on. You got to keep that in mind. No one gets into your world. No one gets in your way unless you let them. And sometimes you got to let them. You know, sometimes it's, you know, there's no way you can, you know, escape from expectations. That sucks. Ah, but here we are. Number 4, past influences. All right. So we're living happy-go-lucky, dilly-dally lives. Why? How did we get here? We got the Page of Wands. All right. Page of Wands. This is the, it's that lady right there. It's the Page of Wands. Let's see what the Page of Wands has to say as a past influence. Who is whispering in your ear saying, you know what, you should be happier? Who's whispering? Who was that masked little interesting influence? Page of Wands. The magician's assistant is restless and ready to kick things into action. The Page of Wands finds you called to adventure. God. This is totally The Hobbit. We are reading The Hobbit now. Okay. Called to adventure, but still lingering. Planning your next move. My goodness. Gandalf is in our house right now. What is he doing here? Okay. Honor the spirit of this card by being thoughtful, curious, and excited for the journey ahead. God. Alright. Bilbo, here we go. With a solid strategy to guide you, you'll make magic. So remember that brass ring that we got a hold of yesterday? Apparently now we have to throw that sucker into Mordor. Alright, now we're headed out to Mordor. Okay. Freaking Mordor. Boy, oh boy. Alright, hopefully this is all tracking. Hopefully, we'll see. Number 5, your conscious goals. If this has a ring in it, or some kind of like an eagle, or anything to do with like Dark Crystal and Skeksis or anything like that, we're ending this, okay? So this is our conscious goals, okay? I don't want to turn this card, but here we are. I gotta turn this card. I hate this. Okay, cool. Temperance. Woo! Alright, it's Temperance. You guys gotta maintain our calm. Get that plan going. Make sure we have a good plan put together. Make sure everything, you got your D's and your P's crossed, and you got your T's and your I's lashed together, and you got your Z's and your W's trying not to drown your H's, and you got your A's and your B's laughing at your C's, and you got your E, F, G's going, oh my. Temperance. Balance. It's about making sure you got a good plan ahead. Planning. Okay, taking care of things, making sure. Okay, temperance. That's our goal. We gotta set, and that's every plan that when it comes to starting a small business. I looked up ChatGPT the other day on how to put together a small business, and one of the pieces of advice that it actually gave was break this up into smaller bits. Have a plan. And make sure you stay to the plan. Don't get ahead of yourself in the plan, or else why do you have a plan? Alright, cool. So, I don't know, man. It all takes planning. And if you don't have a plan and you're just winging it, wait till you land, I guess. I don't know. Am I making dumb references here? I absolutely am, and it's beautiful. Alright, number 6 is our near future. Not the outcome yet. We still have an entire to go. But number 6 is our near future. And we're dealing with the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups, we've learned, is a card of you gotta chill. You gotta take it easy. You're gonna need to heal a little bit before you go any further. Oh boy. I think we're about to get our asses kicked. Is what's going on. Like it's not, it's the Mike Tyson said it best. He goes, everybody has a plan until they get hit in the mouth. We're going to get hit in the mouth. Okay, but we're going to be ready for it. Remember? We're ready. We got plans. Oh, you're going to get hit in the mouth. I'm going to get hit. I've been hit in the mouth a lot lately. Who else has been hit in the mouth, a lot lately? I know some of us have. Oh boy, do we reel from it? We want to who hit me in the mouth? Oh, and like you want to hit other people in the mouth and so on. And it's like, you want to rail against it. And you want to just take a step back. Realize that we got a long way to go. It's only the first round, and maybe you got to take a moment to yourself. Don't be afraid to take a moment to yourself. That's what this card is. So don't be afraid to breathe a little. If you got to step outside and be like, maybe you got to do that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you got to do that. I don't know. And if you do, make sure you warn the neighbors first. Okay. Number 7. You, as you, see you. And we have the 3 of Pentacles. Let's see what the 3 of Pentacles has to say. Wow, you, as you, see you. Are we family? Is that what this is? That looks like family. But I don't think so. Hold on here. You, as you, see you. 3 of Pentacles. Boy, yesterday I thought we were having a Britney Spears reading, and then the sideboard turned it into a really good, super awesome reading. Hopefully, we get out of the Shire. All right, 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. You're entering a partnership based on synergy, charisma, and mutual appreciation. Well, I'm glad you're here too. This card symbolizes the start of a beautiful dynamic in which you are valued for your unique perspective and take inspiration from their talent. Grab your spray cans and paint the town Viridian. That's how you see you. Look, I'm just trying to meet up and I only want to, let's do this together, folks. That's how you see, you're a teammate. You're a team player. We're all in this together. We're all, none of this is just for me. I want you to have what you want as well as I can have what I want, This is the idea of, I'm here so that the next person can be here too, We're all in this together. And I'm only here to cooperate. I'm not here to instigate, and I'm not here to manipulate. I'm here to cooperate. Yay. Okay. All right. Let's see how the world sees you. The world sees you as the Emperor. This is how others see you. The world, others. Okay, they see you as the Emperor. Let us view the Emperor. Let us look up the Emperor. Number 4. Number 4. The Emperor. The Emperor. Hold on. Number 4. Number 4. The Emperor. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here we go. Charles Dietz abides with confidence, projecting a fatherly influence that comforts and guides. When you are embodying this card, you are establishing order and setting boundaries. even if it's just refusing to have your office redecorated. You will not move my desk. Anchor yourself in that certainty. Know they're your plans, and you will follow your plans. No, I also have expectations of myself, okay? I will worry about my expectations of myself and not your expectations of myself. I will follow my plan, and my plan is the one that will get me to where I should be. Yes, absolutely. Self-confidence is exactly what you need, and you exude it quite well because you know how to take moments to yourself. Even when you're getting your ass kicked. You're like, you know what? I'm going to have to go take a breather. You got the confidence, man. Remember yesterday I told you you were money. Guess what? You're still money. Okay. Hopes and dreams. Hopes and dreams. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. Basically, like, you can do what you want to do. In the color, hopes and dreams. The Hierophant. The Hierophant. Let's look up the Hierophant. This is our hopes and fears. Hopes and fears, not hopes and dreams. Hopes and fears. Number 5. Coming alive. I rhymed that right then. That was fun. Number 5. Coming alive. The Hierophant. Okay, number 5, Hierophant. Sought for his spiritual guidance. The minister represents formal values. In your reading, this card calls you to master established principles before innovating on your own. There is comfort in repetition and ritual, especially when you're learning with a community. Hopes and fears. Nobody wants to break the system. Nobody's out to we're back. I don't know if we're back. I saw some screen spin. I had to reconnect. We're back. Page. I don't know. Give me. We're here, right? Give me an email. I think we're here. I think we're at 5. Basically, it's our hopes and fears. Like we want to change the world, but we don't want to break the world. You know, we don't want to be we want to be famous, but we don't want to be infamous. You know, I think that's just about everybody, other than I don't know, Al Capone, I suppose. Nobody's ever been or I don't know, what's his ass with the weird tattoo on it, Manson. You know, other than that, I don't think anybody's ever been yeah, I want to break stuff. You know, I don't think. And so I think that's kind of where we're at. And there's also the spiritual side of things, which is what this card continue also represents. It's you're probably gonna need a little outside help. Maybe if maybe a couple miracles. You know what I mean? You are gonna get your ass kicked. Okay, so you're probably gonna have to need a miracle or two. You know, and that's fine. Where the miracles happen? In big crowds. You know, fishes and loaves wouldn't have happened if it was just Jesus Christ and the apostles. No, that's called the Last Supper. If you're down to fishes and loaves, that's obviously going to be your last. I'm just saying, that's a weird. I think that worked, though. I think that was a good reference. I think that was. Here's our possible outcome to everything here. Remember, we're striking out. We've got our own big big goals, big ideas, and we see the world that we want to create, and we're going to set out and create it. But now we've got expectations, and we got to figure out whose expectations we really want to listen to, because they're all coming in. I promise you. So you got the right expectations, and you got to you got that spirit behind you. Like, go get the spirit. You know, you still got that little modicum of hope that the next person that you're going to work with isn't going to screw you over, right? But the way that people won't screw you over is if you maintain your own principles, as if you have your own distinct set of values. If you don't let people screw you over, you can work with them, whoever it is. Whoever it is. And then you both get your asses kicked, and you're both trying to like heal together. And because you're doing that together, you find like you're both sharing in miracles. Okay? And we're all sharing and expressing and needing a little outside help. You know, I fully didn't expect, like when I was asking, you know, for fun on the books and such, that like anybody would respond. And then the little miracle of, you know what, you just have to ask. And then you gotta let the miracle happen. Leading to our possible outcome, which is, wow. Wow. The world. Okay. Okie dokie. See, this is why I don't like doing these cards, because here we go, guys. That's fucking sweet. Pardon my language. Not at all. The world. Let's see what the world actually has to say for us. Let's make sure. Got the world at his feet. One song, glory. One song before I go. The wallpaper is perfect. The furniture is all in place, and you've made peace with everyone in your space. You did it. Whatever you've been working on, reflect on everything you've learned along. Everything we learned along the way to get us the world. Wow. That's a hell of a reading, folks. Thank you for letting me do that. That made me happy inside. Thank you. I'm like super, like, I'm kind of glowing inside, and so I'm gonna let that. I don't know if you guys. That's really cool. I don't believe in this stuff, but it works, right? That's kind of funny how this stuff is. I don't believe in it, but it works. Okay. Let's straighten this up so I can take a picture of it later. Thank you guys for being here. Let's wrap this up with the hug, shall we? Shall we? I think one of the better things that happens for my week is I get to give you guys a hug. And then you guys have a hug. And then you guys can take that hug and give it to other people who don't have a hug. And they realize that they've always had hugs. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. Thank you guys. Thanks to Herbie. Glad you're here. Who all is here? Who all? We've got Herbie. We've got Michael. We've got D. Hey, all right, cool. Kat. So, hey, Kat. How you doing? We've got a lot of people. Okay, excellent. So let's do it. Let's take one more drink in the Mountain Dew, and we'll end our show here. Love you guys for being here. Make sure that you take care of yourselves. That's what all this is about. Learning how to take care of ourselves. Eat a little bit of lunch. Laugh a little bit. Hope a little bit. Dread a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, who doesn't like to dread things? I do. That's why I watch the news. Here we go. Left hand here, you put your right hand here. You got your left hand kind of right here. You got your right hand holding on right here, and then you count down from 3, 2, 1. And you don't do it on the 1. You do it after the 1, and so you start the countdown again. 3, 2, 1, and we'll hug it in. Oh yeah, right there. You know what makes this feel even better is knowing that I'm giving a hug to nerd nature. Aww, suck now. Yeah, there you go, nerd. There's a little bit higher, a little comfier. Yeah, alright, yeah. Alright, that makes me feel good. Thank you. Thanks for being here, folks. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. And if you don't, at least take a picture.